Welcome to another edition of the channel's Mailbag. So what is Mailbag? Well, Mailbag is the part of the channel that you guys actually control. It's based on comments, questions, general feedback that you guys leave either on the YouTube channel, the website, or through one of my social media feeds. Mailbag contains what I think the answer is, what I think my view of the comment is, or sometimes, I just throw it out to the wider audience and say, what do you guys think? That's what Mailbag is. So let's get in to the first mailbag of this session. Remember, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Go over to Instagram and follow me there. Go over to Facebook, follow me there. That's where the normal notices are. And consider becoming a Patreon. This comment or question comes from Alex Martin in respect of Yamaha SY77 using the diagnostic mode, a video I did in February 2024. Alex writes, thanks for useful, detailed and understandable explanation of the SY77 diagnostic mode. When I tried, I was able to abort the LCD screen test without restarting the synth by pressing the exit button. Well, thank you for letting me know. It didn't kind of work on mine, but then, maybe I've got another problem going on there, but everything else seems to be working fine on the SY77. But I will undertake some more investigation work next time it graces its way into this space. This comment question comes from D Strats, and this was in response to, I don't know, it was something to do with the JT-16, so it was a Behringer comment, but I haven't written down where. I think this was probably a comment on the website, actually. D Strats writes, I thank you for posting this. The JT-16 is a synth I've been waiting for since it was first talked about on Facebook, and that was quite a few years back now. I too thought it was a little suspect to the world. The JT-16 and the Pro 16 were on display at NAMM without the ability to hear it, and now no word of either of them. I was very disappointed by Sweetwater's interview with Yuri. No mention of the JT-16 at all from any of them at all. Very interesting indeed. Now, the thing is, you're very right. Behringer have gone completely radio silent. But that has been the way they have approached product launches for the last couple of years, if I'm brutally honest. All of a sudden something springs out on their social media feed, and all of a sudden the product is announced, and hopefully, assuming that they've actually communicated the product announcement with their super partners, in the UK it's Anderton's, US it's Sweetwater, Europe it's Thomann, then pretty much the same time as they announce, this is going to market, it appears for pre-order on the relevant web channels for the relevant super partner. But it's not something that we've not seen with other product launches. The PPG Wave last Christmas all of a sudden was announced. We knew it was coming, we just didn't know where it was in the production cycle. Then it was announced. The LM drum was, we knew it was in the production cycle. We kind of knew it was in final beta, and then all of a sudden it arrived at Christmas. The UBXA, exactly the same. I think the big surprise at NAMM this year was the BX1. Nobody was expecting that, so they kind of sort of jumped in and clobbered us. We've seen mock-ups of the Pro 16. We've seen mock-ups of the JT-16, on the social media feeds, pictures of these things, but you don't know how tangible they are. So at least the fact they were sitting on the stand at NAMM means that they have actually a tangible unit. Now, what we don't know is whether there was any circuitry in those units and it actually made a noise. But this is the way Behringer approach the market. They tease you, they tease you, they tease you, and then something launches. And people keep turning around saying, I never make market. Well, I think those people who keeps turning around and saying, I never make market, should probably be at this point eating their shoes, because Behringer is delivering, just probably not the way they want it delivered in the timescales they want it delivered, but things are arriving in the market space from Behringer, and like them or loathe them, they are delivering product.